offers.
Okay, offers. So I was talking about value ladders on offers. If you've gone through the PTP guide, you'd understand how I explained that offers. Basically, you need 3 types of offers. Do it yourself, done with you, and done for you. Do it yourself offers are basically the kind of offers you see most course creators and coaches promoting. Is where I give you a document, I tell you read up on this and implement what you've read. But you would agree, this do it yourself as much. It only helps people that are very hungry. True of us.
True.
Yeah, because with the wealth of information right now, what people need is actually done with you offers. But the only way you can convince someone if you give them a do-it-yourself offer that makes sense for them. So now, since everyone is sharing a lead magnet or something, you might not know where you stand. This is my advice for building your value ladder or creating your 3 offers. First, when you do your do-it-yourself offer, like I'm doing now, this offer that I put out for this mastermind is supposed to be a do-it-yourself offer. But because I know my competition and this is what everybody is doing, I had to take it one step further. And this is what I am doing now. I'm going to tell you openly so you know how to win in this business. I'm doing this offer now, like I'm doing this done with you offer in the form of do it yourself because I want to deliver massive value. Because my rule of thumb is if you're paying me 10,000 Naira, I have to deliver value what to you. Normally, to get on a strategic call with me, it's about $200 at least. And that's with a big. And $200 is about $150. So now I'm taking about 1 hour to go through things that I have already given you in the document. But now I'm now explaining them. So I'm taking my time and I'm overselling. That's I'm making a loss currently. That is how every business is. If you talk about email marketing, they'll tell you that for every $1 you spend on email marketing, you get $1. But what most people don't say is that $1 you're spending is a loss. Because you might spend $1, get $37, but you get $37 on average, meaning if you build your email list to, let's say, 10,000 people and start selling a product of, let's say, $30, only 300 people buy, only 3,000 people buy dollar products every month. Do you know how much you'll be making? It does not matter how much you used to acquire those leads now. The fact that 3,000 people out of 10,000, that's constantly you $30 every month means on average you're killing it. And this is what most of us want. So your don't do it yourself offers should be where you oversell yourself. It should be where you are making a loss. So if you're going to put out a do it yourself offer, always think to yourself, okay, how can I stand out and make this unique so that anybody that comes across this will want to make for the rest of their life? I've done a couple of do it yourself offers where it was just free class. I organized training free and I gave out massive value. At the moment, going forward, I won a lot. I worked for a best-selling author one time, and the first thing I did for him was free. They recommend he wanted someone to do something for him, wanted to pay. And when I came on board, I found something that was wrong with his website. And I told him, before we can work on your email marketing, you have to fix your website. It was not like, how much was that going to cost? He didn't, like, no problem, so I'll do it to you for free. After I did the website, I did not do much on his email marketing because he ended up not using it so much. He had another traffic source that was bringing him back. But he kept singing my praise. Why? Because I had oversold my low-level offer. So it's easy for me to upsell him. When I did the Facebook pixel installation masterclass, this is how I sold to real estate agents. I'll tell them I'm going to do social. There's something that is wrong with your business right now, and that is why your competitors are killing you, and I want to do it for you for free. It costs 15,000 Naira for me to do it for others. I want to do it to you for free. When I do that for the real estate owner for free and he sees like it works and I tell him, check it on your end, can you see that this is now working well? Like here's, I cannot tell him, okay, fine, this thing is working well, but you now need to do this and this. You need to run ads. And it's actually the ad money. It's ad money. The ad money I wanted. They're like, okay, fine, since you've done this, it doesn't make sense to go and give another ad expert. And then I was still learning how to run ads. I was clueless as fuck. But I learned on the job. He gave me the job and I did. It was the sweetest 5K I had ever taken from someone else. That was like the first 5K I earned online. But that gave me the confidence to now keep building. So you have to have a do-it-yourself offer. Your do-it-yourself offer, a PDF that solves a particular problem. What is the one thing you can solve for them? This report I have put out, the Passions to Profit report, I've looked at the Make Money Online community. A lot of people are learning skills, investing money in paying for courses and everything. But you know what happens? Very few people take the course to the end. And I know why, because I've spoken to a lot of people that have got the courses. It's either as they buy the course, time they lose interest. And why did they lose interest? Because they were seeing results online. When you see the result, someone is making $1,000 every month. You are like, wow, I need that for myself. But then you get into the course and you realize, wow, this is much work. Not just one thing like they told you that you're going to do. And if you're not building a business around something you don't enjoy, it's going to make it very, very difficult for you now, because it's just like going to a job you hate. You can go because there's an organ there and you know you are going to pay. But when you're building your brand, the first few months, weeks, or years, you're not going to earn as much. So what is going to keep you going in this period is your passion, your curiosity, your belief, your love for your subject. That's what is going to keep you coming out. And when you now start doing it and now start getting little results, people now start fucking with you heavy. This is what separates people that win from people that are just you stay at any business long enough. But you can only stay when you enjoy the process, everyday process of that business. Am I making sense, Isaac?
Yes, man, I'm with you.
Yeah, so you can unmute yourself. The other guys, they're not coming now, send them recording. So this is to your own benefit now.
All right.
So your do-it-yourself offer should be something that solves a particular problem. It can be a 2-page PDF. It can be a 10-page PDF. The one I am giving out now is because of this class. And after this class now, I'm going to remove it and try and make a book out of it, because it's too valuable for me to just be giving out like that. So I've heard, and when I go through it, like I'm amazed at what I put together, and people that helped me put that together, it was awesome. So that's the first thing. You have to think of a video. Then done with you offers. So let's say you have a business owner that wants to, okay, Isaac, you said you're working with someone now, right?
Yes.
Okay, and things to do for him.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, he sends you him like, okay, they should work on this.
Sorry, I didn't get that. It's
He
going on
sends you
coming.
like the business owner presently.
You said?
The business owner you're working with currently.
Yes.
He sends you like.
He sends me what? Okay.
How does it?
He sent me what? Sorry.
How does he give you jobs to do?
Okay. He has clients, then he acts like a middleman. Let's just say he acts like a middleman.
Okay,
he gives me the job. Yes, I do them. He knows the people, the clients that need them. So he sends them my way. I do them, give them back to him, and I get a return on each one I do.
Okay, that's awesome. So what the business you are running now?
Man, the network.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? My network is good on this end.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now? Is it done with your offer? And with done with you, you're working based on commission. It means, okay, fine, I'm bringing this aspect to the business. You're bringing this aspect. You know the people I have. So two of us will work together, and anything that comes out, we share it between two of us. But depending on who has more leverage, it now takes the lion's share. Does this make sense? Hello, Isaac, are you there? Hello. Oh, I think your network is. Hello? Isaac, if you can hear
Hello, I
me,
can hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I
I
lost
can.
you for a moment there. So what you guys are doing is basically a done with you offer. So done with you offer means you're helping the person, but the person is doing it with you. Let's say for you now, if you want to do a done with you offer for students, it's going to be, I know how to do copywriting. I have started getting clients. So if you want to know how to do copywriting and get clients, this is all we can do. I'll teach you copywriting. I'll give you assignments to them, report back to me. It's not like there's an accountability session. I can tell you, okay, this week, this is what you're supposed to do. At the end of the week, report to me. I'll now tell you, okay, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. But don't offer more price. And the best way to sell don't with offer. So let's say, for instance, on this call now, after this class, at the end of the class, I'll now tell you that, okay, this is the class you've paid for. What do you think about it? You enjoyed the class? Okay, fine, you've gotten value. So now, if you want to work with me exclusively for the next 1 month to get all these things in place, you don't want to do it yourself. You want to, I want to do this, then let's take a look at it. And I'll put it. So your learning curve, you want to shorten your learning curve, because that's basically what you're doing with a coach and mentor. You want to shorten your learning curve, you know what you offer, then it's going to cost you 50K or 100K a month to work with me exclusively. And what this means is throughout that month, you have my ear. If you need something, you have a problem, instead of bothering yourself of going to look for a solution, because you know I've done it, you send me a message, oh, Chief, this is my problem. I'll say, okay, when you do it and you see results, you get back to me. Done with you offer is basically what I built my brand on this year. Because I work with a business owner, you're not paying me upfront, you're paying me when the money comes, or like more partnership. I have a skill, we bring it together. You want that students or a mentor-mentee relationship. So that's what done with you offers are for, and it's a lot more price because it's more of your time you're going to be spending on delivering value. So that is the second offer. Then the most your done for you offer. Can you still hear me clearly, Isaac?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, your done for you offer. Basically, you do the whole thing. Let's say, for instance, I want you to write a copy for me on this training now, and I tell you, okay, fine, Isaac, this I need a copy that would convert like mad, and I need an email sequence of copy. I'm going to pay you, and I tell you all I need, and you tell me, okay, fine, you can do it. You tell me all you need from me to do your market research and everything. Then you tell me your price is $2,500 or $1,000 for the copy or for the email space. Do you understand? So this is your high-end offer. Without this offer, you don't have a business. Sorry to say. Because if your only business do it yourself, what exactly are you teaching the yourself, guys? Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, it's just like me coming to teach you how to sell courses, and I have not gone to sell courses or help business owners sell courses. What exactly am I going to be teaching you? How do I have all these things I'm teaching you? Did I go and read it from a textbook and I'm now putting it into your head? It doesn't make any sense. And most of what I'm teaching, if you look at how I'm teaching them, you know I'm not, is more practical than theoretical, because the practical aspects, sorry, the theory aspects are just guides. But when lots different. So that's the done for you offers. If you're done for you offers, if you're a copywriter now, you have to think, what skills am I doing? Where I'm the one doing the bulk of the work. Then now, so if you're going to be doing email marketing for people, if I'm going to write 5 emails for you, how much am I charging for 5 emails? If I'm going to write 1 copy for you, how much am I charging for 1 copy? So it is the crown on top of your business. So that's it on offers. Do you have any problem on offers as it relates to you?
Do I have
Any questions on offers as it relates to you now?
No, none for now.
Okay.
It's gone again. I can barely hear you.
The way I explained offers, I explained it with what people call value ladder, or what I call value ladder.
Oh boy. Man.
The top.
Hello?
Hello, did you get the last thing I said?
No, I did not.
I said you have, it's like on a staircase. At the bottom of the staircase, you have do it yourself. At the middle, you have you. And at the top, you have done for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Basic offers. You need to now start thinking of how this offers, what you want to fix these offers for in your business. So that's it on the 3 pillars. This is basically the thing you need to stand on. Then the next thing are things that you should know, but with just one exception. You know, to make any sale, someone has to know, like, and trust you, yeah?
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop there. If the person does not think you're an authority, the person will not buy from you. Think of it like this. If you go to the hospital and you see someone, you walk into the doctor's office, you sit down, you have a pressing problem. That comes out, he has dreads, he's wearing baggy jeans, he has gold-colored hair, but he's neat, he's nice, but he comes at you and he's asking you a question, you're like, okay. First of all, the person's appearance and dressing is going to put, most doctors know that don't look like that. True or false?
True.
Yeah, but you now see another person, he's an older man, he's dressed corporately, suit and tie, he's knotted up, and you had to choose between these 2 doctors who to treat you. You're going to work with a person that is dressed properly. If you go to the gym, you see trainers, you see someone that is fit, muscle here and there, then you see someone that is fat as fuck and he looks obese. Who would you want to train you? The person that is fit or the person that is obese?
The person that is fit.
Exactly. So that is authority. This is one other thing that most people don't talk about. They talk about the know, like, and trust factor. But without authority, you can't sell. Isaac, I want to ask you a personal question. Have you tried to sell your services to your friends that have businesses?
No.
Why?
I don't have any for now that I can offer.
You don't have any friend that is running any business, any sort of business that you can help your corporate skill?
None close, none, no.
Okay. The problem, friends and family. This is the thing with friends and family. Very few friends and family have the capacity to see us how we are going to be. Most people see us how we are. Meaning, people that grew up with you are always going to see you as that funny Isaac, that playful Isaac, maybe too serious Isaac. So when you start talking about things that they don't know you are good at first they're going to be put off. Then later, like, maybe that guy. So it takes a while for people that already know you to see you as an authority. But when you go to somewhere else and start saying things like how copywriting can improve sales, you're making very valid points, and people are seeing you for the first time, you're like, wow, that guy, he knows his stuff. He's an authority on this subject. And you can only be an authority like what you do. See how if you don't like what you do, you can't learn more. Isaac, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
If my voice goes low at any time, just let me know. And we are almost at the end
Okay.
of the class. So if you don't like what you do, you won't be curious to learn more about it. If you're not passionate about what you're trying to get good at, you won't be able to sound like an authority. Getting good, learning new things, it's going to be like hard work to you. You would not want to show up. So that's why most people struggle to sell, especially with people. If you're going to pay money for something intangible, which is information, you have to prove beyond any doubt that you are an authority. And by being an authority, it doesn't mean you have to be a guru. That's one thing of most people coming up scared to start. I know it happens to me. We think that there's this guru status, like that someone will come and give you, but it's all false. There are things you know.
I can barely hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, there are things you know now that people would pay this thing because as I switched off my video. Is the audio better now?
Yeah, it's better.
So there are things you know now that people would pay you to learn from you, and they're going to pay you not because you are the most guru person, but because they know, like, and trust you, and they see you as an authority, and because you know some things that these guys don't know. It's as simple as that. If I should meet you on Twitter now with your new account you're creating, your posting value, and I say, Isaac, can I get on a call with you? I said, if I see you on Twitter, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
Man.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, network. There are things you know that pay you.
I can barely hear you right now.
All these gurus we look up to, people coming up. So there's always but for these people to do that, they have to see you as an authority. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. The next slide is how can you be seen as an authority? This is very, very simple. First of all, you get paid to do what you are good at and get testimonials. For instance, if you're working with your business owner, are you getting testimonials from him?
I think he uses it to build his own reputation.
But you know you are cheating yourself, yeah?
I know, I do.
Then see, let me tell you everything. Because I see you're calm person and reserved. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
Yeah, so and people like us, because that's a trait I share with people, would walk you over if you don't stand up for yourself. So while he's using it to build himself, also start getting testimonials for yourself. So if you do a job and it gets high praise, he puts it on his own, take it, and because it's a partnership, two of you are doing the same thing. And you're more of the brains. After this course, go and read about what's his name, this guy, Edinson, and what's his name, his rival. One was known as until both of them died, that people realized this guy was just the mouthpiece, the other person was the inventor. It's the same story people talk about Steve Jobs and Apple. People know Steve Jobs, very few people know Steve Wozniak. But Wozniak is more of the brain. Steve Jobs was just the idea guy saying, do this, do that. But because Steve Jobs was always out there and vocal about what he was doing, people knew Steve Jobs than Wozniak. Wozniak is still alive. But when with any new product, people always think Steve Jobs. So you have to get testimonials for yourself. Another way to be seen as an authority, write a book. That might be a fast stretch if you're just starting out. You can teach a class, then publishing content regularly online around your niche would make you be seen as an authority. Then if you have a website, an email list, it also builds on you being an authority. So these are a few ways you can be seen as an authority. And when it comes to seen as an authority, you can do any of this. Answer the 3 top questions in your niche that people are always talking about. Look for, they've answered it. Self, your story, make it unique to you and answer it. Talk about things that are relating to your niche. Go on other authorities in your niche. Contribute to the conversation. That's how you are seen as an authority. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, so that's how to sell with authority. So let me just give you a rundown of what we've done so far. We've talked about the market, how you should choose your market that's profitable, but suited to your current interest. And we talked about a traffic source where you can share what you are doing with the world and get more people into your funnel and into your group. We talked about your offers, why you should have 3 different offers because you need to sell something to make money. We talked about the mindset you need to play this game. You're playing the long game, you're not playing the short game. We talked about why people should sell information. They know, like, and trust, and authority, why you should sell with authority. We also talked about how to be seen as an authority. Get paid to do what you do, get testimonials. You're already an authority in what you do because you're being paid for your knowledge, your skill. Write a book, write a book, teach a class, organize. It can be a free training. And if you are going to work together after this, that's one of the first things I will push you to do. It's going to be on. Have you ever held a training for yourself?
Like to teach?
Yes, teach others.
No, I've not.
Okay. If you want to work with me on my one-on-one, this thing is something I will push you to do. I know it helps a lot. Seriously, it helps a lot. It's going to be awkward at first, but after the first time, you get the hang of it.
Okay.
You have to create content that attracts your ideal clients. So content that solving a problem, a pressing problem they have, and all this thing has to do with research. So I've talked for this class. I've talked for an hour plus, an hour 15 minutes plus, and it's been an honor to have you here, Isaac, Daniel, and Edmond, to get recordings. It's been an honor. So now, since it's just you, as it relates to your business from all these things we've said so far?
For now, I really understand everything you've said because I read the PDF you shared. I read it twice, so I gained a lot from reading, and you explaining further really broke things down for me more. So for now, I don't really have any question.
This class, sorry that this thing ran out on us. How was it? Did you think you got value for your money?
Yeah, yes, I did. Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me? hear you.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You were saying?
Expectations met.
You said? Man.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Um, Isaac. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I think we should finish. We should end this call. Let me call you mobile call. So we'll end this call because this is actually very important. This next part.
Man.
Okay. So I'm ending the Zoom. I'll call you now.